Hi everyone, you alright? Yeah, went out today. We didn't do the usual. No. Um, yeah, I had a walk around town and just bought a lot of stuff. Yeah, Mum went a little bit. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens today. Well, later on today. How is everyone? I saw Secret Blackburn doing his videos, doing his video. Yeah, if you don't follow that channel, I suggest that you do so. Yeah, the bank situation is not getting any better. There are going to be more closures. It's like what I said in my video, that they're trying to get rid of quite a lot of bank branches. Yeah, but what people in the UK are not talking about is that very soon actual banknotes will be illegal to possess. But because of this central digital currency sort of thing, but you know, they're going to be able to see what you're doing. If they don't like the stuff that you're buying and stuff, they could just put a block on it. A lot of banks are going to be lent on, and yeah, I'm sat here low on Lydia at the moment, and I'm just waiting to see what happens, to see what I allegedly and Economic Ninja and one of the Financial Prepper and all that lot, to see what they're doing. Gold is going to be one of them things that is going to be a thing that to invest in. But you have to be extremely careful of which companies you go to for it, because it's just one of those things. I've been looking at what's been going on in Blackburn. Our local MP stuck her head over the parapet yesterday, telling people what's going to be going on in Blackburn. Well, the major thing is, it was the same old shit from last year. The Maker Faire came back and all that sort of stuff. But not many people were there. There were more people at the Pride Festival than the Maker Faire. We'll just have to wait and see what happens this year. Yeah. But really the council's going to have to get its act together, because a lot of my friends have left the town, because there is basically nothing here at all. So I'm just waiting to see what happens now. It's Tuesday morning. I was doing this video on Mondays, between Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm going to have to charge this battery up in a bit and get that done. I just hope everybody's having a great time at the moment, you know. I'm just waiting to see what the new buildings are like at Preston. I'm going to have to go over there and see how things are going, because it's been quite a while since I've been over there. My mate Gary, he's been quite busy, and yeah, of the way things have been going. Yeah, it's extremely quiet at the moment. I'm just waiting to see what happens. We haven't seen Henry for a bit because his owners are keeping him inside due to the weather conditions, and I don't really blame them, you know, because he's not my cat, and they're keeping him in for a bit. I'm just hoping this weather picks up a bit, you know, and we'll see how it goes from there. And I think we might put a bit of food out for there's a stray cat that keeps wandering around the estate. I just hope that thing's nice and safe, because you know, it's a nice cat. White with ginger. It's fairly big. It's fairly big. It walks around the estate and everything, but I haven't seen it for a bit. But I just hope it's okay. So, how is everybody? Please leave some comments in the comment section. Because a lot of my friends have been telling me that they've been having problems with their banks, and yeah. Oh, and by the way, one of my friends fell foul of what is going on. He managed to sell a fair bit of stuff, but it exceeded the amount, so he had to do a declaration to the inland to HMRC. Oh yeah, yeah. He had to do a tax declaration to the HMRC. Not good. Not good at all. So be careful, folks. They are coming after sellers, and yeah, he's not going to be selling anything free for quite some time now, because I actually turned round and told him about it, and he said, "Oh crap." He said, yeah, not good, he said. So, yeah, not good. I saw a few videos about a hotel in Blackpool. There's something going on with that, with a company that runs it. The rumours that I've been hearing of late, they're going to knock it down and rebuild it, because back of the whole, it's like, as they said, all different buildings all sandwiched together, and yeah, all different buildings sandwiched together, but it's like a rabbit warren in there, and people do get lost in it, in that sort of place. And what will happen to it? It will get knocked down, because that place is very expensive to heat, and yeah, that's what they're looking at, and I think that's the reason why they're going to knock it down and rebuild it, because one of the rumours that I have heard, they knock it down, but once they've knocked it down, they rebuild it, they rebuild the actual structure, and they will make it slightly thinner than it is now. It'd be like a high rise. Yeah, it'd be like a high rise, so that they can put more amenities in it. I don't know if it has a swimming pool or not. Correct me if it has. But yeah, it'd be like a modern high rise. But that's what will happen to it. And then once that's done, they can then add additional parking, and once they've done that, they can get more guests in. It's like cramming, cramming guests in, and more parking space for the guests. Yeah, I reckon that's what's going to happen. because structurally they can't do any more. How can I put this? They can't put any more extensions on it. But the only way they can expand the business is to knock it down and rebuild it. And by rebuilding it, they could add extra rooms, because the way that it's, as I said, as it's way that it's structured now, the building, you can't put any more extensions on it, because it's at its maximum, and there is also things to do with fire regulations as well. Like, if you look at the back of it, it's add-on, 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 right? But over the years that they've done it, and what they've gone and done is, it's like a row of terraced houses, if you look at it that way. And if you look at the back of it and the way that it's constructed at the back, as soon as they redo it, it's also to do with fire regulations and egress from the building if there was a fire on that building. And the back end of the place is, shall we say, it's a difficult place to get out of. Yeah, it can be like that. Some older buildings like that, it's the way that it's been designed and the way it's been built. That's the reason why they're going to redo it. Knock it down, redo it, and yeah. I've never been inside that hotel though, but I think that's the reason why they're doing it, because there's only certain amount of, shall we say, add-on after add-on you can do, and after a while you have new regulations coming out, like the Equality Act and stuff like that. Quite a lot of hotels don't come up to modern standards, really. I know some of the modern standards are crap, but you know, I don't know what the hotel's like for wheelchair access, how many rooms they've got for disabled people, and that sort of thing, because you've got to get that right, because majority of the guest houses and hotels in Blackpool, they're not Equality Act compliant. Take some of the guest houses. You know, a lot of the landladies and landlords for those sort of places, they try their best, but it's the buildings that they're using. You know, I know Blackpool gets a lot of able-bodied people staying there, but it's the disabled people that are very restricted in what they can, where they can stay. You know, what's the wheelchair access like? Because quite a large number of the hotels and guest houses in Blackpool, you can't get a wheelchair in. You know, that's the reason why a lot of hotels got reprimanded for that. You know, because they didn't do the adaptations and stuff like that. And that's the reason why they're missing out. They are missing out on those types of customers. When the RNIB had their hotel, they had to do a hell of a lot of modifications to it. Not just for blind people, but for people with other disabilities. And yeah, you've got to look at it from a wheelchair user. A lot of the accommodation in Blackpool is not, and I mean not, very wheelchair friendly. Yeah, that's why they're most probably doing what they're doing because of that. And yeah, well, I'm gonna bugger off now, and I just hope everybody's okay. So I'll see you later. Ta-ra.